Hey, hi, how are you? Welcome back to the ADHD podcast. I'm your host, Kyle, and I have with me, as always,
Me. Hi.
Smooth. Okay,
I thought you were gonna introduce me.
that was my
Like,
introduction of you. You just didn't get
alright.
it. Not on the same wavelength, okay?
No, we're not. That's very unfortunate.
Alright, well, on this episode, we have run out of ideas. We are dry. We are completely no, we're not. We're doing some icebreaker questions because
They're kind of funny.
I actually enjoy these. I think they're fun. I think some of them are kind of like big brain. It makes you think, and I don't know. So we're just gonna go through some of these. Alrighty. This first one is it's pretty poggers, if I must say so. If you were a potato, what way would you like to be cooked?
Do you want to answer first or me?
So I would want to be French fries. I like fries.
Are we talking like a waffle French fry, like a straight fry, a curly fry?
I like the steak fries. Like the really thick ones that are like an inch
Oh yeah.
thick. You get them at like I don't know restaurants and stuff that have like they come with like burgers, but like the super thick
Mm.
fries. I like those. You season them a little bit. You cook them. You fry them. That's how you fry. Yeah. So fries, fried fries.
Fries. Fried fries, fries.
How about you? What kind of potato would you like to
Um,
be cooked as, or how?
Dude, I'm a big mashed potatoes fan. Just plain and simple.
Mm-hmm.
Pulverize a potato,
Mash them
some
up.
salt, some gravy.
Okay, but who actually like mashes them all the way? Like most people almost like
I
blend
do.
them.
I do.
No, but
I
don't you
I
use
mash them.
like the thing with like the two little spinny things? You go and you like go
No,
around the bowl.
no,
What?
nope.
That's like
Use a hammer
lame.
and a bag.
That's that's boring. Cause then they don't get like super creamy and like good. They're not like super
No,
soft.
no, because I like them a little more, like to have little bits of potato, like chunky peanut butter.
Or you're disgusting. Oh, you're a chunky peanut butter. Oh,
No, I'm
oh,
actually
wow.
not. I am.
Oh,
I
okay.
prefer creamy, but I will get a good chunky from time to time.
I've actually never had chunky peanut butter, so I can't say if it's bad or not. But
I don't think you'd like it. You're very picky with your textures.
yes, I am. Alrighty. Well, that one went faster than I expected. This one actually, we pretty much talked about this on the first podcast. Would you go to space if you knew that you could never come back to Earth? I mean, we kind of talked about it being like, if you had to be sent away to like a colony and then live there forever until you died, like, would you do it?
Mm,
But I personally would not.
really?
I, I, I mean, like, if it's in this current state, nah, Like, I'm not gonna sit up there in the ISS for the next 50, 60 years. But if it was like 100, 200 years in the future when like you could just actually go to Mars and be like, I'm a tourist, but like I guess I'll just live in here now.
So, okay, the way I interpreted this question was like you're being sent as like a colonist to somewhere, not just to like vibe on the ISS. Like
Okay,
I
well,
interpreted it as like, hey, we found another habitable planet like 2 light years away.
would you like to go essentially?
Yeah. And for that I actually would. I would.
You got nothing tying you down here on Earth. Not no like special restaurants or video games that you just can't live without.
Dude, I can bring Hearts of Iron with me.
Can you? I don't think it'll run on the servers. Or I
Dude,
don't. I
no,
don't
you
think their
don't need the
servers
server. Just download it and like every once in a while they send me a shuttle with like a flash drive to
for the
update it.
updates. Yeah, you get like 20 years worth of updates. That'd be a
Yeah, you
huge
get
ass
you get
flash
the
drive.
update like 2 years late.
Oh
So I'm
man.
like, oh yeah, a new DLC dropped and it's been out for like 2 years.
Yeah.
I honestly think I would if it was to like colonize a planet or something like that. Because I want my name to go down in history if I'm gonna do something like that.
And I
So
guess it doesn't say when you could go to space. Like you could choose to go when you're like 70, I guess, and just be like, well, I only got like maybe 10 to 20, 30
I
more
assumed it
years.
would be like a year from now.
Okay. Well, I would say no then. There's still a lot on this planet that I want to see. So,
It would be a maybe for me. Like it depends on where I'm being sent to, and like how much communication with Earth I would get.
yeah. Yeah.
Because if I'm like colonizing a planet, I'm going to assume that there will at least be like communication back, so it's not like I've just ceased to exist.
Yeah. There'd be some communication. I highly doubt this. Highly doubt this just because of your how do I put it?
Distinct
Unique,
look.
yeah, distinct, unique look. But have you ever been mistaken for someone famous?
Not that I can remember.
Okay, well, has
How
have
about
you
you?
has anyone ever like said, "Hey, you look like this person"?
No, I've only been told I look like my brother,
I see that.
which
I see that.
I would hope so. We share
Yeah.
parents.
Yeah, I mean, that would be a little concerning. I guess it's not concerning. I guess it'd be
Just
questionable if they said you were brothers, but then you're looking at him, you're like, this guy ain't. There's
he's
literally nothing.
black.
Yeah, and you're like, both my parents are white. It's like,
I
how
don't
did?
know if I'm entirely sure that that is my brother.
Yeah.
Great guy, but I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
What about you, Kyle? You ever been
So
mistaken for LeBron James?
I've never been mistaken for LeBron James, but people have told me I look like oh crap, what's that comedian? He's like kind
Jim
of short.
Belushi.
What? Who? Who?
Keep going. Is it the trash dude?
No, it's like
Danny DeVito?
what? No, what? No.
I don't know. You're short, fat,
Begins with an. How am I? Oh my god. Uh,
balding. You know, you share a lot of characteristics with them.
God, I can't remember this guy's name. I probably should have looked this up before. I'm not gonna get anything. I looked up white comedian to try and find out who he was. That's not gonna help. Actually, it
You're
did.
like 4'10",
Not gonna,
right?
dude. I looked up white comedian, and uh, he's the second result. John Mulaney. That's the guy. People say I look like John Mulaney. I guess. But breaking news: if you look up white comedians, the fourth result is Dave Chappelle, who is black, and the fifth result is Kevin Hart, who is also black. So there you have
Honorary.
two of the six top white comedians are after searching white comedian
White?
is yeah.
Dude,
So
they're like honorary. I don't
honor it,
know.
dude. I don't know. Kevin Hart is like beyond everything.
Kevin Hart
He's
is just
great.
like another level.
He is beyond comedian. He is humor.
He's meme master.
I believe that's Alex Jones, but
Not the accursed one. The forbidden name.
the forbidden. Is that actually like forbidden on like the internet now? Okay.
No,
I wasn't
I
sure if it
don't
was
think
like
so.
the PogChamp guy or whatever.
Yeah, whatever happened to him? Like, didn't he like
I don't know.
turn out
People
to be racist or something like that?
yeah, he had some like bad imagery and then Twitch banned the emote.
Yeah, I know Twitch banned it, and I was upset about that.
I mean, I can
I was
understand why if it's like his personal beliefs and then you use that, but like it's also like that emote goes beyond just him and his personal beliefs. It's like it's I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like I understand why Twitch did it. I just
But at the same time, I'm
disagree.
still sad
I just
cuz
disagree.
Pagu. All right. I mean, I'm sure everyone's thought about this question at some point. What animal would you choose to be? Assuming that like
Um,
you have to live like as that animal.
dude, my dog, to be honest.
That's such a lame answer. What?
Dude, man lives the best life.
I guess, but like that's so boring. Don't you want to
Yeah,
be
but
like unique?
dude, no, because I think what a lot of people don't think about is the fact that like animals struggle to survive every day.
Not if you pick the right animal.
Like animals are constantly like fighting for their survival,
I
and my
guess.
dog just sits on the couch and gets like the occasional cheese puff or something.
Oh God. Oh, that's a pretty lame answer, but I guess I
Oh yeah, it
understand.
is entirely.
Yeah.
But it would be an enjoyable existence.
Yeah. Now, if I had to pick an animal, it would be the polar bear
It would be the polar
because
bear. Want to be a Coke mascot?
well, they just don't have any like predators. They are the apex.
The
They are
Inuit.
so apex that they hunt humans for fun.
You're just avoiding me saying the Inuit.
What's the Inuit? What?
They're like the native tribes
Oh,
up there
oh,
that kill
yeah,
polar bears.
yeah. Well, I mean, obviously, but like, they're still like, it's a pretty close match between polar bear and human. I'm just saying.
Would you retain your intelligence, or would it just be like you're now a polar bear? Like, would you be aware of your previous life?
I would say so. Yeah.
Just write with your paw in the snow.
I was human. Don't kill, please, please, please.
I
Give
was
fish.
reincarnated.
Oh, what
Freak
was?
people out.
There was a wasn't there like a there's a movie or something or a meme I saw, and it was talking about how like the Chinese government was like
Yeah, it's
rein
illegal to
it's
reincarnate in
illegal to
China.
reincarnate in China, and they're like oh, you know what it was, salmonella. That's what it was,
Yep.
salmonella. I was like, I swear I've seen this somewhere. Uh, that's illegal to reincarnate without like the government's permission or whatever. And they're like, sir, the Mao Zedong is dead or whatever. They're like, this cat, it meowed, it claims to be Mao, and then they're like, it reincarnated without permission. They're like, but sir, it's Mao Zedong, and they're like, kill it. Not allowed.
I think we should just link the video
I
in
think we
the
should too.
description, because I don't think we're gonna be able to do it justice with our explaining of it.
Yeah, but I guess Mao Zedong chose cat, so we have his answer.
He's a furry.
Uh,
And with that one sentence, I have been banned from
mm,
ever visiting China.
yeah, yeah. So,
Let's move on to the next.
please. Um, I'm going to skip to numero ocho. Unless you want to do the other two, I don't really care.
That's fine.
What kind of reality show would you appear in? Or I guess just like what
Would,
kind of show would you want to be in? What
would
like
I be like the host, or would I just be a character on it?
I mean, whatever. If it's a reality show, if it's a game show, you could be the host. You could be a contestant. If it's a reality TV, or if it's like
I
a,
always wanted to be on Family Feud.
of course you would.
Dude, I love it's Steve Harvey, that's his name, right?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Dude, he's so funny. And the man goes through so much on a daily basis.
Yeah, busy guy. So that's
What
your
about
final
you?
answer? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, Family Feud as a contestant.
All right.
But not with my family, just with like a
just
random family.
random, just a random. They select. All right, we have our son. His name is Nick, and we just gotta find a dad. We'll take Bob over there.
Yeah, just assemble a random family from the crowd.
yeah, yeah, that'd be great. Um, let's see. I would want to. It's kind of hard to decide because like I want to say Survivor, but I also know
Would you survive, Kyle?
I don't think I would survive. I'd be like the first death casualty on the show probably.
You just forget to drink water.
I would just refuse to eat the food just because I'm like I don't like this. I don't like it.
Dude, I want
Where's
to
my
eat
pizza,
worms. They're
dude?
crunchy.
I want my pizza and my burger. I'm not eating any of this like worm, insect, wild fish, chickens.
Also, being on I just thought of this one a little late, but oh God, what was the Australian conservation dude? Steve Irwin. I would love to be
Oh,
on his show.
oh, yeah, yeah.
The wildlife, was it Wildlife Explorer? I think was the name.
I don't know. I never saw it, but oh, you know
I
what?
would
No, I changed my mind. The show I want to be on, Top Gear. Top
top
Gear.
gear.
Top Gear. That's it, right there.
Oh no. Anyways,
Oh no. Anyways, Steve Hammond. Oh, great. Wait, did I say Steve Hammond?
yes you did, and I was just gonna ignore it, but you had to bring it up.
I had to bring it back up. I'm thinking of Steve Harvey now. Steve Harvey. Oh God. Oh, I don't want to think about that. All right, moving on. Anyways.
A combination.
Oh God. That's not even the same guy. Okay, whatever. Moving on. How many languages can you speak? We're gonna be
Like, I one fully, and then an a survivable, I think, amount of Spanish, and like a slightly under survivable amount of Dutch, and then like a tiny bit of Russian. Like enough that if I
dang.
just like don't talk to anyone, I'd be fine.
Honestly, that's still like pretty impressive. That's probably more
Like
than
I could
most
answer
people.
like a basic like what's your name and be
Yeah,
like, "Oh,
like
my
things to
name
get
is."
around. Like, here is my name. Where is the bathroom?
The bathroom one would test my abilities.
Okay, okay.
I
Um,
know
like
where
greetings
is
and
gay.
stuff.
Yeah, so like one fully, which is English, and then like bits of like three others.
Okay, okay. That's not.
Spanish being probably the one I know the most of.
Yeah. Um, I can speak partially English. Um, and that is my first language. I'm just really
We'll
bad at
give you
it.
full credit on it.
I'm I'm just bad at English.
It's not earned, but we'll give ourselves full credit on English.
Yeah. We cheated because we were born here. Um,
And we're still bad at it.
and we're still bad at it. But I swear, there are foreigners that probably speak English better than I do.
Oh,
Um,
definitely.
and then like enough to probably get around Japan, like Japanese, just like enough to be able to communicate briefly and be like, hey, here,
Like communicate your intentions.
yeah, like I can't be like, so have you thought about the political climate and how the changing systems in society to like I could say bathroom is where, house where, how much money,
Live
but
here, you?
are you here or are you not here? Do you speak English? No? Okay, well, goodbye.
That's the most important question. Do you
honestly,
speak English?
honestly. Oh, and also being able to say, no, I can't speak full Japanese. So, I can at least tell someone, hey, I know a little bit, but not a lot. Which is the main
I am
thing.
actually impotent.
Yeah.
No, that's not the word I was looking
Wait,
for. I
hang
don't think.
on. Wrong word choice.
Incompetent.
There you go. There you go. What is your favorite strange food combination? I've got a pretty wild one for this, but I'll let you go
I don't know
first.
if people still consider it strange, but I like things like ranch on pizza, pineapple and that shit on pizza.
I mean,
But like
I think that's fine. That's still like within kind of
normalcy.
yeah.
Um, I'm trying to think. I don't know. I don't do a lot of weird combos, to be honest. I'm a pretty boring individual.
Really?
How about you tell yours while I try and think of one?
All right. So what I would do as a kid is I would take pancakes. I'd lather them up with peanut butter. I would take my bacon. I'd crumble it up inside of the pancake. I would fold the pancake in half. I would then proceed to pour blueberry sauce on top of that, and then drink that with orange juice. Now,
Drink?
yeah, drink. You ever seen those magic bullets?
No. Oh, the blender.
Yeah, the little blenders. Yeah, you take
Yes,
that
I
up
have
there,
seen a magic bullet
and
blender.
you mix it all up, and there you got a smoothie and your OJ. I mean, obviously, like you wouldn't pour the OJ in with the mint, because
No, no,
that'd be
I
weird.
could see you doing
That'd be
that.
weird. But like
I
you
could
have the
definitely
OJ
see
on
you.
the side, but everything else blended together.
I'm trying to think of like a weird combo I would do, but I don't know. I'm pretty boring when it comes to that.
I don't know if it's like a weird. It's not food combination, but like I've also mixed energy drinks. You ever get where you just buy like every flavor and then mix it together, and it makes
The
like
only energy drinks I've ever purchased are Monsters.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Uh,
because I did this once with my friends in high school. We went to Safeway and bought every flavor of Monster, and then a couple more flavors of like Bang,
Bang
and yeah,
Red Bull.
we came back and we poured it all into a pitcher, and it was like a kind of like a mossy green,
Oh,
little brown, and we took some straws and we chugged.
you chugged?
Yeah,
That's
it's not a food combination, but it's a drink
that
combination.
can't be good for you.
Oh, it definitely wasn't. I mean, the amount of sugars and caffeine in that, but like the combination of like flavors was just so overwhelming that it's like you weren't really disgusted. You were just like tasting everything at once, and you're like, I don't know how to feel about this.
I am uncomfortable but indifferent.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, I can't like there's not I'm sure like after this I'm gonna think of one like a random thing I did, but as of right now I can't think of any weird ones.
Yeah, nothing off the top of your head.
Yeah.
All right. Up next, we have your favorite place. Now, this could be like your house, your room, or we talking like places to visit. Like Arizona or Montana. I don't know why those were the first two to come to my mind. Like I don't know anyone that actually goes to visit Montana, who actually chooses to go to Montana. But
Okay, I think going to Montana would be cool if you're going
no,
there for the nature.
yeah, I've been to Montana. There's actually I forget what town it was, but there's a pretty cool town there. I went there for 4th of July, and they had some big fireworks. Yeah,
Yeah, I think more things are legal there when it comes to fireworks, so
it's
you
just
can
like
get some fun.
northern Texas. Like it's
Yeah,
just Texas, but on the north
I
side of the
forever
U.S.
hold it at a certain point when you go far enough north in the US, you just kind of
It
reach
becomes
the
the
south
South. Yeah,
too. Like Idaho, Montana, the Dakotas, Wyoming are just like the South Part 2.
yeah, yeah. Essentially, they
The
kind of just
South
loop
but
around.
cold.
Yeah, but anyway, what's your favorite place?
Dude, I'm a big fan of Davenport, near like Santa Cruz, if any of you are from the area.
All right.
There's some nice ass beaches there to go to if you just want to vibe. I don't really do anything at the beach. I just kind of vibe.
I'm pretty sure that's like what everyone does. They just kind of go there and chill and hang out. Unless you're like a surfer or something.
Dude, I always wanted to learn how to surf, but I'm also like mildly terrified of the ocean.
Oh, I'm absolutely terrified of the ocean. I won't go in past my waist.
Yeah,
Like unless it's Hawaii. Hawaii, I will go like actually swimming, but that's just because I can see the ocean floor, and I'm like, there are like tons of people here. I am like arm's length away from some stranger who could grab me in case there's a shark, or I'm within arm's length to someone I could grab and throw in front of me in the event there's a shark. So either way, I'm chilling in Hawaii, but anywhere else,
I'd swim far away from Kyle. Got it. It's like
uh,
you don't need to be faster than the
you
bear.
just
You
gotta
need to
be
be
the
faster than the slowest
slowest
person.
person. Yeah, yep.
That's why we bring Michael.
Oh yeah.
His knee will come out when the bear's
He'll
charging.
throw at his back or something, like screaming or trying to wrestle the bear.
One of the two. Either way, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah.
I
My
could definitely outlast you. Mister hasn't left the house for anything but pizza.
yeah. Right. Currently, right now, you could. In my prime, though, I
In
I
your
was
prime.
I was pretty fast.
Back in '95.
Back in the olden days.
Back in the old west.
Oh yeah.
Kyle was actually the pinnacle of male performance.
Peak male
You may
performance.
not know it, but
Yeah, I
he was
actually came up.
actually an alpha back then.
Big man. But my favorite place would have to be Scottsdale, Arizona.
Really?
I very much enjoy Scottsdale, Arizona. Notice how I keep saying Scottsdale, Arizona.
Yeah,
Scottsdale. There are parts of Arizona that I think are like
just
less than
hot sand.
desirable, but Scottsdale is really nice.
I feel like a lot of Arizona is just kind of like hot sand. It's like all
It
the
is,
worst parts of California.
but if you go there in like the spring, when it's still like not blazing hot, but like enough to where you could just you wear a t-shirt and shorts outside and it's comfortable. That's like the nicest thing. You go walk downtown, you sit down at a restaurant outside, sun setting, but it's still like warm enough, but you're not freezing. The atmosphere, everyone's like out having a good time. It's sunny, it's happy, like it's a feel good town. So
What do you even like do in there? Like, is there any like big touristy shit, or is it
yeah,
just
I
kind
mean
of
every spring they have spring training where all the like half the baseball teams go there for essentially like it's spring training. It's the preseason
yeah?
where they go and they practice and play the other teams in like scrimmages, and you can go and watch those, which I do quite often with my family and have been for years. So that's where most of my time there is spent. But even just the town it's pretty. It's nice.
Yeah, I've heard
Although
good things about it.
I would hate to be there in like middle of August. I'd imagine that's like the worst time to be there. 120.
Yeah, if you live like full time in like any desert climate,
That's rough.
oh, you have a strength and a patience that I do not.
Yeah. It's
I am
brave
much
people.
better in the cold.
Mhm.
Like I can be like in like 30-degree weather and be comfortable way more so than in like even like 90-degree.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely more of a cold person.
I would okay, would you rather be in 120-degree or like -20?
-20 all the way. It's easier to put
Yeah,
on layers than it is to take off layers.
I agree with that.
So, yeah.
A
That's why
sensible man.
I would only choose to visit Arizona. I could not live there.
Yeah, it'd be rough. for me.
Hmm. If you had like all the money in the world, what would be like what's one thing you'd want to do? Like if you could just do it.
I travel to like every country that's like feasibly possible and safe.
All right. Yeah. I actually agree with that. I think would be my um choice as well, just cuz like I feel like so many people kind of just get stuck in whatever country they're born in, and that's all they see, that's all they ever live and visit.
Hmm.
And there's a lot of like variation between locations that I don't think people are really aware of, which it's like I want to see it. I think it'd be interesting. So I'm with
I'd
you on
also
that one.
like I'd also like get like I'd be like the rich like upper middle class family and buy like a summer home,
Oh yeah, yeah, a place to visit.
somewhere cool.
Yeah, that would be really nice to um just kind of places to go around and see. I like different cultures, and when I first started like traveling, even just like from other states in the U.S., I saw how different like places were, even just within the U.S. And I was like, well, then how different are things outside of the U.S.? Like, how different is Russia compared to the U.S., or how different is Greece or Italy? So, or South America too. Not right now, but like it, that would be a really interesting place to go visit at some point.
Yeah, I'd love to travel when quarantine is over.
Yeah, that would be awesome. What is your favorite hobby,
Um,
or like maybe like a couple of your hobbies if you're
I
frivolous?
mean, I think that my most time consuming one would have to be video games, just
Yeah,
gaming.
yeah.
Um, but that one's like really not beneficial, so I'm not gonna say that one. I'm gonna say learning language is something that just really is interesting to me. I really enjoy that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I like researching and learning about languages and their history and how they got to like the demented state that every language is in today. Like
yeah.
no language is like a clean cut, well designed language
Oh no,
because no language is designed. It's like
it's
it
all
just
just
kind
kind
of
of
forms over time, and so
yeah,
you
yeah.
get like it's
You,
like it's they're all just so weird. And whenever you see something
hmm.
weird, you can go, "Why is it like that?" And you can like actually find an answer.
Yeah,
Like
I find that really interesting too, especially with like history and stuff. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
like like you can be like, "Hey, why is English like the absolute disgusting mess it is today?" And then you can go on Google and find out why it is. And I just really enjoy that.
Yeah, that's super interesting to be like, hey, something is this is kind of strange. Let me Google and figure out why it is this way. So I definitely feel you on the learning languages part.
And
I,
collecting coins. That's gonna be my
okay,
my weird niche one. I like collecting coins. I have almost every state quarter from each mint.
dang, that's impressive. I
That's
I
been
had a
a
coin collection at
8-year
one point.
project.
Oh my god,
It's a very passive one, but
hey, it's
about 8 years ago, I think, my grandfather got me one of those books. He lives on the East Coast, so he sent me some of their mints coin, and since then I have filled it out almost entirely.
jeez, that's impressive. I had a
Thank
coin
you.
collection when I was younger, and then I was like, this is too much work, and then gave up. But that's that's hard to be like, I'm just gonna go find every coin and every print of like every state, and then keep it in a book. So
Very passively. That's why I found. Because for a
yeah,
while I was like hunting, and it's rough when you like hunt for it. Because it's
yeah,
like you don't make a lot of progress unless you're going out of your way to like buy them,
hmm
which isn't as fun. Like
yeah.
the
You just
fun
want
is
to find them
finding.
and just get them and go, oh look, this is what I needed. Versus like, hey, okay, I could like with enough money, you could just go out and then buy every coin. But then what's the purpose of buying money just to put in a book? It's like that's just literally wasting money. But
Yeah, 'cause I don't know. Some people do that. It's not for me.
yeah, I think it would be
I
more
prefer
fun
to
to just find them.
hunt.
Hmm
The only like ones I will buy are like out of print ones. Like I have some German money from when my parents went to Germany in like 1989.
Wow,
So it's like pre-euro. So it's like actual
jeez,
Deutschmarks.
that's cool.
And then I have some assorted money from World War II. I have a couple Chinese bills from the Republic of China. I think I have like two Japanese dollars. They are very much not in circulation.
Yeah,
Supposedly, Japan tried to even like get back all the old ones because they
really.
weren't very happy with that regime,
Oh, okay, okay.
and it had a couple now well-known war criminals on some of the bills.
Ah, yeah, that would be less than desirable to keep in print. So I can see why they'd want to pull those back.
Yeah, but it's like kind of cool to just be like, hey, I have this piece of history.
Yeah,
Because like a
definitely.
lot of these are like way older than me. Like even the like newer ones, like I have money from Australia from like 1986. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool as well. I don't know if you know this, but on all like British, Canadian, Australian, New Zealand money, they print a picture of the monarch, right?
Mhm.
And like every 5 or 10 years or something like that, they update the picture to look more like the monarch as of current.
Really?
And yeah,
Oh.
so so Elizabeth has been around since like the 50s as the monarch.
Oh God. So
And
it's just a
so
it's just a photo book history of
yeah, I
Elizabeth.
have coins spanning from like 1961 to 1999.
Dang.
And I have like a little like on my desk I have a little like line of Australian, New Zealand and Canadian coins that together form like kind of a little timeline of her aging.
That's pretty cool. See, you don't need picture books anymore. Just take your money. Just you know, keep updating your money, and then you won't need pictures anymore.
Dude, they should put her corgis on the money instead.
That would be funny. That would be pretty sweet.
I would love that. That would be amazing.
That would be.
That would
So
be great.
coin hobbies. That's passive. Passive
What
one.
about you?
Gaming is an active one. I mean, I'm obviously I play video games as well.
You are in fact a gamer.
Yes, that is indeed what our core is. Outside of that though, music's kind of just been my hobby since like 10th grade. 10th grade. No, when I was like
10th
10.
grade,
When I was
10th
10th
age.
10th age, 10th birth year. Um,
Okay. Whenever if someone mentions they played music, at what age did your parents force you to play the piano?
None.
None, really.
I was never forced to play the piano. I asked to play the piano
Ah,
after asking to play the guitar, which was funny because my parents were like, "Yeah, all right, he's 10. He's asking to play the guitar. What's that, like fourth grade, fifth grade? I don't remember.
fifth grade.
This is probably just like a phase. He's gonna grow out of it." And I mean, obviously, maybe I haven't been as active as I normally was, but here I am, how many years later, and still playing guitar. And I got three different guitars. I got
Are you any better?
yeah, I'd say I'm considerably better. I
I'd hope so.
I took guitar lessons for like 7 years. I've played everything from like rock to jazz to not classical because classical guitar is weird. Um, but guitar has been like the main one, and then from that, I learned trumpet in middle school when guitar wasn't an option. I learned drums on the side just because I wanted to play the drums. I bought
Gonna
a
be the whole
bassoon.
mariachi band.
Dude, yes. We could play a whole mariachi band in my house. Except I don't have maracas. So, gotta go get me some of
Can make
those.
some.
We got rattlesnakes out back. Just pick one up and there you go. I was actually just thinking about that
Fill it
earlier
with
today,
beans.
funny enough. A rattlesnake is just a maraca snake.
Dude, I love mariachi bands.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what about them. I just really love like the combination.
I actually knew a guy from my middle school who he was playing trumpet and he actually went on to join a mariachi band. I don't know if he's
Dude,
still doing it today, but like through middle school he was in a mariachi band. And I was like, that's pretty sick.
you know how some people use like lo-fi beats when they study?
Use a mariachi?
I have before. I
Oh
have
my
before
god.
listened to mariachi bands to study for my math tests.
I don't know
Just
how you
helps me.
focus.
Dude, I don't know. I can fall asleep to heavy metal. I can study the
I
mariachi
mean, I could,
bands.
yeah, I could fall asleep to heavy metal or like just anything, but like studying is a different thing.
I don't know. That's just something I don't know. Just kind of enjoy.
Yeah, music is definitely my main hobby though, so I just enjoy it.
I need to
Also,
get
just
back
like
into playing trumpet.
yeah, yes, you do.
My sad trumpet under the bed.
Yeah. Also,
I
like,
cleaned it though. I cleaned it up.
dang, I actually pulled mine out recently and cleaned it because I hadn't cleaned it in forever because I was using a school loaned instrument for marching band.
I
And
I I. j-
go ahead.
So you were saying?
No, you go.
Dude, I just don't want to practice because I'm in a dorm room and
Uh,
these walls, though they are like just cement bricks, we can very much hear our neighbors.
dude, it's
And
funny. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
whenever I get motivated to like practice the trumpet, it's like 3 a.m. And I'm
Oh,
like, do I
that's a bad
really
time.
want to just pop a ring of fire at 3 a.m.?
Dude, it's so funny you mention that though because um, I was in dorms at one point last year as well, and I was I was one day I was like, I need to practice, but like I don't want to go all the way across campus to like the music hall and practice there. And I'm like, I'm gonna just pull out my trumpet here. And apparently, my friend who also lived on the same floor was walking through the halls at that time, and people were pissed, dude. They were like, they were angry of like this dude. They're like, this guy, he's practicing his trumpet. And I'm like, it's 2 in the afternoon. I'm like, what are you doing at 2 in the afternoon? If you have class, you're gonna be in class. Like, you're
I
not
can
gonna be.
understand it now because like
I mean, yeah, now with the
Zoom, but
pandemic,
like
yeah.
back then,
But
it's
back
like, dude,
then, people actually went to class. So if you were asleep at 2 p.m., you have no reason to complain. But I don't know. People were like, oh, this guy's playing his trumpet in his dorm room. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. So what? I mean, no one came to stop me. My friend was like, yeah, people were apparently pretty pissed. But I'm like, how are they going to know who, like, is playing trumpet at 2 p.m.?
they can hear it.
Yeah, but it was like, they couldn't really tell which room. And they were just kind of like, They didn't do it wasn't annoying enough for them to actually come knock on my door. So I'm like, hey, if you don't tell me, I don't know. So you can be
Yeah,
pissed, but like we're just not gonna do anything.
all fun and games until the RA shows up.
Never had that
Bro,
happen
you're
though.
just bad at this. Like, I'm not here to tell you to stop. You're just
You're
bad.
just bad at
Practice
trumpet.
more.
Give up.
Practice more, dude. You're
Oh, okay,
trash.
okay. Practice more. Dang. Dude, I feel like people would be the opposite though. They would tell you to just stop playing versus like, you're bad, get better. They're like, you're bad, just stop. I feel
Yeah,
like
I
that's what
get
we're
that.
kind of
Like
come to
whenever I
now.
tell someone they're bad, I'm like, "You're bad. Try more." Not just give up, stop.
Yeah.
Because that kind of just you're not gonna get better, and next time they decide they're inspired to play, it's just gonna be bad again.
Yeah. So that was a
All right,
long
shall we move on to the
tale.
next?
Yeah. Spent like half of this episode just talking about our hobbies. All
Well,
right.
that's what the fans are here for, apparently.
Apparently. All right. This one was cool. If you could be in the Guinness World Book of World Records, what record-breaking feat would you attempt? Let's just assume
Now,
like
I'm guaranteed to like succeed.
no, you're not guaranteed to succeed. You have to. You can attempt it.
Okay, the one that I think I could feasibly do is like I don't know actually. I mean, I could always go for like a boring one, like the largest twine ball or something like that.
Yeah, that one just is like who has more money and time to put together a massive twine ball.
But like if I was going for one that I think like off of physical ability I could do, I think it would be cool to do one related to like pogo sticking. Like there's a
Do
record
you
for
pogo?
I have in my past dabbled in it and
Okay,
it's pretty
okay.
fun. Like there's a record for longest time pogo sticking, farthest distance. Someone did an entire marathon.
Really? That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Then he got disqualified because the marathon was 10 meters short of what it was supposed to be.
What?
Yeah, he did the whole marathon, and then the actual event, like the whole marathon,
So
because
that's
he was
not even
just
his fault.
participating.
It was just
No,
like,
no.
oh, that sucks.
Yeah, everyone who ran that marathon actually, because it was like a normal marathon, and he was attending as a pogo stick.
He was the
Um,
stick.
everyone got their any like title they got off of it revoked because it was like 100 feet or something like that. It was something ridiculous, too
That
short because
that's
they
so
mismeasured,
unfortunate.
like due to no fault of his own. And no one else, I think, as far as I'm aware, has attempted that again. So like, I think if I trained for like a good amount of time, I could get into shape and I could get the record.
You could pogo stick your way to a
Because if no one else has physically gotten a like good completion, that means that if I can just complete it, that will be a record.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, because you don't really hear about, like, hey, this week, the new record for pogo stick marathon completions is, 2
18
hours.
hours.
Okay, you're a lot less
I don't know.
optimistic. I actually don't
I
know how
don't
long it would take, but
I don't remember how long his was, but it was pretty long, as you could imagine from
yeah, I'd
pogo
imagine
sticking.
it'd be a lot longer. Um, I,
How about yourself?
hmm, I'm not sure. I think the only one I could possibly do is like longest sessions of something. Like for example, my friends, high school friends,
Oh, the chess.
the chess one, yep. Attempted to break the world record for longest session of chess games played consecutively, and it was like 60 hours, 65 hours or something. So it was like 2.5 days of like consecutive chess. So like I think that's feasible. And like they had rules for like for every 8 hours you do it, you get one like half-hour break or something. Um, but
It was so ridiculous. Did they end up even getting it? I don't think they did.
no, because the footage was corrupt. There wasn't sound. Um, because what they did is they set up a like a what do you get, like a pop-up tent out front in one of our friends' yards, and had a camera suspended from the top of it looking down, streaming the whole thing. And like we had people rotating in and out coming to watch them. I went to one of them at like 2 a.m. and showed up, and they're sitting out there out front in like the middle of summer, just like playing chess. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, they've been doing this for like the past,
Yeah,
24,
I
36
Feud
hours.
as well. I brought stuff from the local Safeway.
Oh yeah, you were one of the delivery men there. Oh,
No, I was just at Safeway and Dave
oh
was
okay,
there and he didn't want to have to walk back
nice.
because they made him walk like a half mile to Safeway.
It's not a half mile. It's literally down the
No,
road from
it's
his
down
house.
the road. He didn't want to walk back.
Yeah, well, I mean, on
So
a time
I
constraint.
drove him.
Yeah, but I think I could do that one. I would just need to find someone else who would be willing to sit up for 70 something hours. Because other than
I
that,
mean,
I can't imagine like myself being able to do any like extreme or spectacular. Because I was like, I could
we
juggle,
could
but
go for it.
yeah, you want to do it in a podcast episode? our
Podcast episode,
our
72 hours
experience.
chat.
That would be kind of sick though. Maybe we do that this summer.
Maybe.
We try to break
Who
the world
knows?
record.
I would kind of feel like a dick though, because they worked really hard on that one.
They did, but they didn't work hard enough to make sure the file wasn't corrupt. If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it like full send. I'm getting like a huge
Recording on a VHS, it can't corrupt.
No, but you could burn the tapes.
Get a live scribe.
Yeah, that'll be. See, that's the other thing is we actually had people rotating out and like a whole spreadsheet and like signed of witnesses.
Witnesses, yeah.
But just because the audio wasn't there, like the video, I think was fine. They just
No,
didn't
I
have
think
audio.
it all got corrupted.
Did it? Okay, well, that's just unfortunate. But
I think it was only the audio survived.
no, because I know the audio wasn't there, and that was part of the problem. And then I don't know if maybe like the camera cut out a couple times throughout the live stream, but
Because cameras aren't supposed to run for 72 hours.
yeah, but you know, I don't know, have backup cameras or something. I don't know. That would be fun though. We should do that.
Have multiple angles.
Yeah, so that if one goes down, you still have another angle.
Now, is it one consecutive chess game, or is it just...
No, it's like just however many chess games you can get in within that hour or that time frame. You just have to be playing chess. Like you can't sit there and stall and go, I'm thinking for like 3 hours. I'll have to check up on the rules, but maybe we
'cause that
try to
logic-
break our friend's record. Because they
by
did
that logic,
actually.
we could see who could throw faster.
What?
Yeah,
oh,
like,
I see what you mean.
because you just have to keep doing more and more chess games. You could just start
No, yeah,
doing,
they
like,
literally. There were
random
some
tasks.
games they were telling me where they were playing and someone had already taken their king, but they kept playing because they were so tired they didn't realize that the king was already taken. And they're like, we took the king like 5 minutes ago. The game was over 5 minutes, but like it doesn't matter because
That
you're
disqualify them?
no, because you're
No?
still playing chess, and at that point you're so delirious that it's just like
They're
it's
just playing
it's
it
understandable.
wrong.
Yeah, they're just you don't. It's not about being good at chess. It's just a matter of they're playing chess.
It's a volume thing.
Yeah, but I'm really curious. I also really enjoy chess, so I would be fine with playing chess for
Dude,
70 hours.
Did you do chess club in elementary school?
I didn't. Our elementary school didn't really have clubs, so
Yeah. We had an after-school chess club.
really
Yeah,
interesting.
it was very interesting. Because we had a kid who would get he was very bad at chess, and he would get very angry when he would lose.
Lovely.
And so there's a whole situation with him. But I think we're coming up on our time for this episode. If you'd like to close us out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say we're getting towards that. Yeah. So with that, maybe look in the future. We will try to break a world record of longest chess marathon. I don't know. It depends on how lazy we are. I mean, I can sit in a chair for hours at a time. I don't know
Dude,
about
it
you.
has to be a comfy chair. I might actually opt for like a standing desk for like
Actually,
the first 10 hours.
that might be really helpful because you'd want to be able to get up and down.
Actually, also having a table that like can rotate so you can like walk around and still have the
Oh, that'd be good. Put it on like
a
they
lazy
make
Susan.
those. Yeah, a lazy Susan, but like they make them so they're automated so they can just keep spinning. So we just like
Yeah.
walk around the table. Dude, it looked like a scene out of like a movie, you know, when they're like walking around the table staring, guns pulled or
Except
something.
instead of two like chess masters, it's two
It's
dumbasses.
too like, yeah, stupid ass, just trying to play chess for a long period of time. Alrighty.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Well, with
you
that in
want to do the
mind,
closer?
uh, we will see you next time on the ADHD podcast. We will link that video we were talking about earlier down below. We have a Twitter, an email if you ever want to send us anything, like anything, please send us something.
We have an
Except
email. We have a Twitter. Please, we're lonely.
we are lonely boys. But with that, we will cap it here. See you next week.